Good day. I'm the Reverend Ronald Nathan, the minister of the Whole God AME Zion Church in Jackson, St. Michael, Barbados. Thank you for joining us today in our series of meditations called Veiled Truths, where we look at the parables of Jesus Christ. A parable is a story that illustrates a truth. The truth with a twist located in things familiar. Jesus, the Palestinian Jew called the Christ, used this first century literary form in his teachings to ordinary folks. Some will get its meaning, many won't, for they are designed to make the listener think. Today's parable is about the, the lost sheep, or what I call the lost one. And it comes from Matthew 18, verse 10 through to 14. And I'm reading just the last verse. In the same way, your Father in heaven is not willing that any of these little ones should perish. Numbers matter, be they 99 or 1. God the Father took great pains to communicate to the world's population that every single person is important. How say, you ask? Well, if we take a look at God's reaction at the very beginning of time when Cain slayed Abel, he asked, where is your brother? God has always been protective of his creation. It seems that the creation of humankind in the image and likeness of God means there is a God imprint within each of us that is valued by him. Furthermore, it is to be valued by each other. Hence the giving of the Ten Commandments, thou shalt not kill or murder. It is additional evidence of the high value God places on preserving the life of the individual. In his series of parables shared with the people of Palestine, Jesus continues to support the integrity of human life as shared in Matthew 18. A shepherd with whom the buck stops when it comes to the care of the flock is deeply concerned about a lost sheep. 99 sheep left by themselves are protected by their numbers once placed in a safe locality with accessibility to food and water, and possibly left with sheepdogs or even hirelings, they would be safe. Of course, in financial or monetary terms, these 99 are worth more than one. However, one is important, for its loss would deplete the value of the entire flock. To protect the one is to protect the vulnerable who is open to all manner of danger, because it is on its own and it is lost. The loving shepherd who knows all his sheep by name and by personality knows who is missing and their tendencies to wander off. The shepherd's job is taking care of the sheep, and she or he is not in the business of giving up on even one sheep. We have to also realize that one sheep with the herd has reproductive value. Each sheep is an investment in its own right. Over its traditional lifespan, it may produce scores of lambs. The value of the sheep to the shepherd is in its innateness and its uniqueness. It is also valuable not only in reproductive possibilities, but in its productivity. Wool, milk, and meat, apart from a number of ornaments that could be made from its horns or its hoofs. very little of the sheep goes to waste. The primary teaching point in this parable is that the Father loves his children even as a shepherd loves his sheep. Jesus, in telling this parable, knows that it will bring back memories to his Jewish listeners of Psalms 23. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want for anything. The risk assessment having been done leads the shepherd to leave the 99 and go after the one. Perchance the one is found there will be great celebrations all around. Even the 99 will benefit from the comfort of the one who was lost and now is found. This is a synopsis of the greatest love story ever told, that God so loved the world that he gave his only Son, that whosoever, that includes the errant lost sheep, the one, should not perish but have everlasting life. Or as my Jamaican friends would say, one cocoa fills the basket. We are the children of God, destined to produce fruit for his kingdom in the now and the hereafter. Jesus the Christ taught the people with many parables. That which was veiled has been revealed. Let us learn from these earthly stories and draw nearer to God. And now, may God open our minds to understand his will, open our eyes to see his doings, open our ears to hear his bidding, open our hands to receive his blessings, and open our hearts to love his children.